What's up, guys? Come on in. What's up, everybody? It's Nate here from Aurorawave, here on Bus Invaders. Excited to show you guys how we live a little bit. Tonight is Wednesday night. We're here at the Cobra Lounge in Chicago, Illinois, as part of our Phase 2 tour. And this is where we live. This is our bus, aka the bandwagon, because we're a walking meme. And I'll show you guys around. So this right here is our video game area. This is probably what gets the most use on the bus. We do a lot of like long drives through the country. Video games help us stay entertained. I would say our most played game at this point is college football. I'm the undefeated champ, you could ask anybody. And yeah, we have a good time playing video games, man.
I'm the undefeated champ on UFC.
Yeah, fucking right, dude.
For real, no one beats me on this game.
I beat him twice. Whoever is the highest rating, so I can beat him.
I use whoever, it doesn't matter.
Shout out to Justin Gaethje, dude. He's our fucking boy. I've been using Notre Dame a lot on college football. It's pretty cool. We were in South Bend last night. Also, we watched Rudy a lot, so a couple of guys went down to Notre Dame. So that's been my team.
Texas Longhorns.
I don't do sports. I have Mikey pick for me. All right, so we got a lot of random stuff going on here. Monster Energy.
Sheesh.
All the boys can't live without the Monster. And then we got, you know, peanut butter, jelly, and then, you know, just for some quick protein and the freshest fruit jelly we can find. And then, you know, grapes, we gotta stay healthy. Or sorry, these are cherries, I lied. Cherries, you gotta stay healthy on the road. So we were eating these at night while we were playing video games as a band. They have natural melatonin in them. So absolutely great. And then do a lot of eggs in the morning. So we got a couple of containers in here.
I broke one this morning, sorry.
Did you break an egg?
I cleaned it up. Yeah, cleaned it up well.
But yeah, we cook over here.
It's dripping.
You broke it in the thing? Oh my god. All right, egg down, whatever. But yeah, we got here
Cupcakes.
Cupcakes.
9:30.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Let's talk about these real quick. 9:30 Cupcakes, one of the coolest venues we played on this tour, and that I've ever been to personally. And they hooked it up with these beautiful cupcakes. Obviously, we destroyed them, but they are very good. Yeah. Salad, staying healthy, protein bars. We got all sorts of milks and creamers for the boys. Mikey, our tech, is getting into coffee, so he's starting small, you know, with the frappuccinos. We'll get him up there to, you know, the real stuff soon. But then in here, this is, you know, mostly Tanner, our drummer, and Nate. We got the beer drawer, so that's pretty much where we house all of the beer when we're
Speaking of beers, let me get one of these, dude.
Yeah, we have a lot of downtime on the road, so a lot of it's video games and beer while we're not driving. So freezer, we got more beer. I don't know how long that's been in there. That's probably destroyed. But lots of frozen meals, you know, still keep it a little healthy with the frozen meals. Others, not so much.
Mikey.
And then, you know, we got some good bread, Ezekiel bread, high protein, you know, just good grains. And then frozen burritos. I'm the only vegetarian on the bus, so sometimes I make these little things. Everything else is meat. And then besides that, we got this. I don't even know what this is or why this is in here, but in the freezer. All right, so huge shout out to Pequods. Look at that Chicago deep dish. Beautiful. Boys already dug in, pre-sound check. Maybe someone else can give a review because I didn't eat it because I don't eat meat. Tanner.
You gave it an 8. I didn't score it yet. 8-1. I'll give it an 8-1.
8-1 for Chicago Beach. I'm from New York City, so I had deep dish last time I was in Chicago, and it was really, really good. So I imagine this is very good, meat or not. Shout out Pequods. We're actually a little slimmed down this tour. Normally we have a 2-burner little hot plate. We had an air fryer last tour, so we were cooking pretty good. But this tour, I kind of like just got the cheapest hot plate and this $10 toaster. Probably the sketchiest thing to operate ever. But just for toast and just cooking up like, you know, eggs, mostly just like breakfast food and stuff like that. So, you know, best we can to just like cook and stay healthy without like ordering out every single day. So that's what's going on there. All right. This is a disaster right now. So the bandwagon moves around a lot, so this shelf will be organized before we start driving, and then it turns into this. So pretty chaotic, but Mostly just keeping random stuff up here, paper plates, cups, cereals, lots of chips, random opened and like pretty much empty bags of tortilla chips, and cereal, and our protein bars. That's pretty much all we keep up there. All right, so this drawer here is empty. Again, we're pretty minimalistic this drawer, but this one here, it's a disaster. We just got a pot. This is like a $5 pot from Walmart just for boiling water.
A dirty spatula.
I actually scrubbed the crap out of that thing, and it's still disgusting, but we're gonna clean that before the next one. Got a nice frying pan. That's mostly for eggs, maybe a little veggie sausage. Might let the boys do some meat, I don't know. And then we got plastic bowls, and I'm kind of like the mom, so like getting things like this from a venue is like the hottest thing, you know, like plates and paper plates, you know, it gets me excited. And then,
Yes, tour wife.
tour wife. Here, can't live without, we love our Taco Bell stops, so all the sauce we can find, you know, just shoved in here. I don't know how many Taco Bell stops we've already done this tour so far. And then I meant to buy a bunch of, like a multi-kit of plastic spoons, knives, and forks, but I accidentally bought a giant box of forks. And then just, you know, random other silver or plastic silverware in here. Salt and pepper, Xbox controllers, and random tools that are just all thrown in here. Kind of became the junk drawer.
Welcome to the living area. This is where we spend most of our time. If you have a look around, there's a bunch of cabinets on these bandwagons. So usually we assign one of these to like each member. This one right here is my personal. Nothing fancy, but we keep all of our luggage in the bays down below, so I always like to have like an extra change of clothes for the night after the show. I got my show clothes in there for tonight. Gotta have all the different hats. And these are actually really sick. We're also big Chili's guys, and we spent like 5 hours at a Chili's the other night, and they just hooked us up with a bunch of stickers. So that was really cool. Shout out to Chili's. We've got acoustic guitars here because right after this Bus Invaders episode, we're gonna run our VIPs, which some nights we do here in the bus, in the living area. Couches where the guys max out. Got a little Bucky's guy, cute as ever. This is our fine dining Italian French diner. It's more of like a south of France kind of experience usually. But sometimes our media guy Sam usually sits here all the time. And that's his Sam impression there. Yeah. Sam's usually there working, editing our videos, but Mike wanted to make it special. And again, shout out to Mike because he's our tour mom, and this place would be an absolute dump without
We shout
him.
out Chicago Diner.
Shout out to Chicago Diner. It's a Chicago-friendly episode today. And then down here, guys have... Oh, I'm going to show Sam's snack drawer, dude.
It goes hard.
It goes hard. So these are like... I actually don't know what's in this one.
My clothes.
Just
Mike.
personal stuff. This is where every tour I keep all my shoes. So, shoe drawer. And then this right here is the fucking gold mine. Our media guy, Sam, is the snack monster. So let's just see what he's working with today.
It's a little light.
It's a little light today, but hey. He's got the beaver nuggets, which are his favorite. He also has beaver nugget socks. He has make your own Oreo dippers, some personal wipes, a bag of heroin, and just kidding, dude. That's pretty much all the drawers. I don't know what's in those ones, but this is where we spend most of our time. Oh, also this too. This is a love letter from our tour manager who had to bounce to go to Singapore for another tour, and he surprised us with a bunch of after-show food, and it was just a really sweet, sentimental message from him. So we love you, Alex. We miss you already.
Alright, so I'm going to show you where the magic of sleep happens on our bandwagon and who is where. This is Sam, our media guy up here. He's got all of his work stuff up here. This is Kevin, our front of house. He gets the biggest bunk. Don't ask me why. Up here is our stage tech Mikey. Right here is our mother Mike right here. This is my bunk. We got Tanner up here. Nathan right here. And this was our tour manager's bunk, but now it's my personal drunk bunk. Shout out Alex. Love you, bud. So within our bunks, we each get a nice little light. We get 2 plugs, and this button right here turns on our personal AC. Pretty sick on hot nights, because it can get really hot in here. And yeah, this is Nathan's right here. Very clean, I'd like to add. Back here, we have our shower, little sink area. So we do use our shower, and it's actually pretty damn good for being in this bus. Great pressure, and pretty spacious, I'd say. semi-military style, as quick as you can be, but enjoy it. You know, we're not too militant about it, but it works. We get by. We kind of fill maybe once every 2-3 days, something like that. It's usually Mike who does it. He's usually the one on top of that, like most other things. Oh, yes, this is also another Mike thing. Our shoe rack. I spent a half hour looking for my boots the other night, and they were right here. I searched everywhere. I even looked in the freezer, just in case somebody was fucking with me. I forgot this existed. And right here, a tiny little toilet. It works. No pooping on the bus though. Strictly pee-pee.
Hey, so thank you guys so much for joining us. It's been a pleasure. We're here on the Phase 2 tour. That's the most important thing on the bus right there. New album comes out on August 15th. And if you want to stay in touch with us, follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all that stuff. You can find the tour dates on AuroraWaveMusic.com. And we hope to see you guys out there.